What's up, people? Welcome to the Naked Ego Podcast. This is a platform where men and women, I can't remember the introduction.
First day back in school.
Where men and women
do what? Just hang out and talk about some stuff.
we just talk about the script is not there. Yeah, so my name is Kasandabill.
My name is Edgar Odhiambo.
My name is Ninah.
Yes, and this is the Naked Ego Podcast.
Yeah.
Ninah, how are you
Good.
doing?
I'm good.
First day
I'm
back in school.
easy.
First day
First
back.
day back in
Yeah, first day back in school. It's been a whole year.
Bro.
Yes.
You know, a lot has happened.
Too much.
There's not enough time to recap, but I've been good. I've been good. I'm happy to be back here.
Good to
Yeah.
see you smiling.
Yeah, doing my best to always
Yes,
stay
yes,
smiling.
yes, yes,
And I think I'm succeeding.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Jamlek, how are you doing?
I'm easy, my guy. 2024 tumeanza. Wacha tuone vile kutaenda.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm good. I'm happy.
Umeanza strong. Ulikuwa wapi leo? Hebu tuambie. Tell us.
Kwa same.
Kwa sehemu.
Across the expressway. Kaingia Westlands kidogo. So nilikuwa na
So supatie mafans shout out.
Shout out to my
They're
friends.
listening, they're waiting.
Shout out to my buddies.
Yeah.
Today I was with 4 buddies. So I have a friend Claire, Nkatha, Jen, and D.
D is a dude.
No, babe.
They're all
Dana.
babes.
Dana. I believe it's Dana. I mean,
Yeah, D is damn.
Yeah.
It could be
It can
it could be Doreen or Diana.
But okay.
It could be anyone. But tulikuwa same Westlands. Tumechapa story. Story mingi. Story mzuri lakini. Story mzuri sana. Kwa haja kuniseti lakini ni mwana hapana.
Oh yeah, mbona unafanya backfire?
Saki kuingia story. Yo box itakam natural. Mnanieka pressure.
So we are auditing the first 20 days of 2024.
Yeah.
But they've been first 20 days. They've been a mix of many things. I mean, the crossover.
How was your
to the new
landing
year was
into
nice.
2024?
Very nice.
Hard, soft.
Nilikuwa carnivore. Nilikuwa carnivore. Nichapa disco hapo mbaya.
Wacha.
Disco mbaya. Alafu New Year's tukapata fireworks, but fireworks, so apparently the tradition for carnival is that they start 10 minutes late. The fireworks don't go off at like midnight.
Oh.
So as guys were leaving the club area, there's the field.
Reason being?
Because many guys are doing that at the same time. So from where we were standing, we could see Old Mutual, we could see GTC.
I see.
Yeah.
And then you saw you had
all
your
those
show.
were done, and then they're like, "I stay kidogo." No, there's like a moment of silence. We're thinking, when these guys, there's no fireworks. And they told us to come outside. So a lot of guys were so disappointed. Then before we knew it, everything went up.
Okay.
And but amazing bash. Good music.
Yeah.
80s, 90s, early 2000s. Yeah. Then Nani had a set, but I feel bad for him. Pinye had a set. Na ni kama mtu alikanyaga waya. Everything was good until he came on.
And
he was just starting and everything just went off.
oh.
Yeah, there was no music for about 15 minutes.
Sabotage.
Kuna mtu alikanyaga waya hapo.
But I'm not saying that.
You can't trust people.
Because how do you explain that?
Interesting.
But other than that bash, 2024 imeanza iko slow kidogo, but not too bad. A few situations, yeah.
What do you expect from 2024?
I expect to live. Not live as in being alive. As in live.
Oh.
Live. I want to live. Last year we tuli survive.
Nataka kuthrive.
Mimi nataka kuthrive. Nataka kuthrive. So may all the opportunities that have my name on it, fall on my lap. Mi niko ready. Kazi tutafanya.
Good stuff.
What's good, Bill?
Life is
Umekuwa
good.
baba ya mtu sasa 1 year.
Life is good, yeah.
Almost 2 years now, right?
Yes, she's 1 year. I think around 6 months now. June. We are.
Oh, at least ulijipatia ile 23 months.
Yes. No, I decided to go back to default.
Good.
So, yeah, so 1 year, I think 6 months. I'm not too sure. So yeah, so far so good. We're surviving in there. I've heard or people have said in the past that when you get kids, that's when they get to test your devils or your demons. Yeah, so during the holidays, it was just me, wifey, and kid. Yeah, so we just chilled. We enjoyed our own company. It was not easy because one, I had forgotten how to do the small minor house chores. So I think we've had our house help for more than a year now. So yeah, so ile kwenda tu kwa nyumba kosha vyombo nini. Yeah, so
kuosha vyombo ama?
No, it's not kusahau.
It was a task that...
It's a task. Now, for me, my concern was I was taking too much time. Yes. Yeah, so because I was like, I could even take like an hour. I'm just there cleaning because now I have to be strategic. You know, I need a formula in terms of, do I start with cups or plates or what? So that formula nikieka hivi nipang. Even there are times I could wash, take a break for like 15 and then come back. So for me, my concern was the time I was taking to either cook, prepare or clean. Yes. But we survived. It also exposed some of the demons that we had because now we were only alone. We were the three of us. So if I'm not doing something maybe for the kid, wife is, or if wife is not, I am supposed to be doing. So there's the communication thing. Yeah, there's now also sometimes it's certain incidences, how people respond to them is based on how they've been, like what events have
Taken place prior.
yeah, like what happened prior. Like if you're in a bad place mentally, if something happens, there's a high probability of you not responding to it in a emotionally healthy way. Yeah, so I feel like also by the time we were getting to December, there was so much that we had dealt with. We were not in a very good space. Yes. So, yeah, but so far we survived.
Yeah.
We survived. We didn't kill each other. We were not physical with each other. Yeah.
That should never be on the list of options or solutions.
Sometimes it's not a choice. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes when something happens, it's dependent on what has happened to you prior and how you've dealt with it. So if you've just if you've just been shelving stuff for a period of time, now that's when.
So what was your takeaway from that experience?
Oh yeah, by the way.
I think for me, communication, and also planning. Like if you live in a house and there are two of you, and then there's somebody else who's in charge of pretty much taking care of the house because she does the cleaning, she does the cooking, she does it's called what? Taking care of the baby when we are away. So by the time we are coming back at home, like 90% of the work has already been done. Yeah. So if you're already used to that and now she disappears for like 2 weeks, you guys are supposed to sit down and actually just plan. Yeah, plan and figure out like, okay, I'll do this and do that. And if you can't manage to do whatever you committed to, find somebody else who can. Like, for example, if I'm supposed to wash the dishes and I can't wash the dishes on that day, look for some temporary mama osha kuja.
Solve the problem.
Solve the problem. Make sure it's done. Yeah, but I think my biggest takeaway was like communication. Communication is so big in most of the things. Like, if you lack it, like it can just mess up something beautiful. Yeah. You can build or work on something for like a year. And then this 1 month of poor communication just destroys whatever has been worked on for like a year. And also for us now, we tend to pay attention to the negatives. So we can have a good season. Yeah, we can have a good season for like a year.
Yeah.
And then something happens very terrible. It just throws both of us off for like a week.
And that's the review.
Now, going forward, we are only remembering whatever happened that week. So every time there's something that either triggers or resembles something that happened in the past, you're like, even that time, yes. And also another thing, take away one, communication. Two is...
Communication is important, or
it's
what about
vital.
It's vital,
it's vital.
critical.
Like it's critical. It should be like air.
Yeah.
It must be that. Yeah, you need to work on it. And also, communication is relative.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys need to sit down and figure out how do we communicate.
Yeah.
Because that's when you tend to discover, hey man, I thought I was the master of communicating. Like hapa nauma inje daily. Like what is happening? And it starts frustrating you. So you guys need to figure out how to communicate because we don't communicate in the best way. No, we don't communicate way. We do not communicate the same.
Yes.
Yeah, so what you consider communication might be totally the opposite of what Jamlek considers communication. So you need to come together and figure out what will be the communication for us during this period of time. And then another thing is going forward, if something happens, resolving. I think, yes, one thing I've discovered is I don't want to use the statement women, but most of the
Yet here we are.
yes, yeah, but
Welcome.
you guys tend to hold on to something for a bit longer. I think compared to men. Like if something has happened, I think we tend to crave or push the agenda of resolving it there and then moving forward. But you guys, it's like you have a formula towards resolution. Like I don't know what it follows. It's like a pattern. Sometimes you bring it up. It's like, not now. I'll bring it up. And then it's 2 weeks down the line. It has not been brought up. And then within those 2 weeks, there are other 4 or 5 issues that have come up. You get what I mean?
Then it's a pile up.
Yes.
Kuna
So,
jam.
yes. So I feel like you guys also need to figure out prior. Because you need to figure out how are we going to resolve issues prior before it starts happening. Because when it happens, it throws you off. It throws the gentleman off. So the moment you're off, you're not thinking or looking at things straight. Everything everything is in shamble. Everything is chaotic. Yeah. Because even sometimes you can just sit next to your partner and you're like, why is she breathing like that? You get it? Even the breathing itself, like even
Unapumua sana.
yeah. Why are you crossing your
bure
leg like
unapumua
that?
sana.
Yeah?
Upimiwe kidogo.
Yes. So I think those are
No, but remember that thing I was telling you about some weeks back, what's it called? The YouTube video of the lawyer, the divorce lawyer. You know, there's a section he talked about. I've shared the same video with you. So there's a section where he talked about, like, when it comes to conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Basically, you prepare for the fight before the fight happens.
So the fight happens.
You know, so you now discuss how do you solve conflict versus how I solve conflict.
fight.
What are the likely things we think we're going to fight about? Okay, so then now you see how. So if you already tell me prior that you squeeze the toothpaste tube in the middle and me I do at the end, it's not a surprise anymore when I see it happening because you've prepared me for it. Yeah, or we agree that we do katikati.
Yeah.
You know, week 1 and then week 2 we do
Everyone
the
gets their own
Or everybody gets
tube.
their own.
Yeah,
gets their
like
own.
the thing is solved. Yeah.
Everyone gets their own. We move on with life.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we see. But you tell us about your 2024 crossover.
What were you doing?
What are you doing? Ulikuwa wapi? Ulikuwa na nani? Ukifanya nini?
Yes.
Kwa sababu gani?
It was one of the most quiet New Year's I've experienced in almost 20 years.
Good stuff.
Because I've just always been partying.
Yes.
But I got a cat, guys. Got a cat. And, like, this is news.
cat.
Yeah.
A cat. Parker.
Paka.
Good stuff.
Pata paka.
Parker. Yeah. The cat was not even supposed to be mine. It was I was getting the cat for someone.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. And that person thought having a cat obviously was just like fun and games. The cat is self-sufficient. So
Yeah.
like the first 2 days, the cat owner decided to go and party. So I'm here with the cat. But someone had told me how getting a cat will change my life. And getting a cat has
Changed your
changed my life. Edgar knows how much I talk about my cat. I'm just like, she's the most intelligent thing I've ever interacted. So New Year's found me with my cat watching fireworks.
Nice.
Yeah. And we enjoyed them. And then we slept.
What's the name of the cat?
She's called Latte. Yeah, like a coffee.
It's always so exciting when so I'll call her. No, she's telling you the cute version of things. And we give you the other side.
Yeah.
So you're calling her, you're talking to her, kidogo, latte! It's like, what's
This guy.
Stop scratching me! That's like,
You know, this cat,
Get
the
off
way
the-
we got her based off, there was a litter of like 6-7 cats.
Yeah.
say mom.
I don't know, they were just living in a foster family.
Okay.
So, because initially I wanted a very specific cat because I believed I was allergic to cats. So I was like, I want those, you know, those hairless cats. I know that is exactly the reason why I wanted that cat. Because of the reaction people would give. So nobody would really come to my house. You know, like I've sorted that visitor problem, right? I have my so I
We
was
put
not
a picture of the cats you're talking about.
The Sphinx,
on the
yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but every time I'd like tell someone who owns a cat, like about getting that kind of cat, they'd be like, no, you can't buy a cat. It's not ethical in the pet world. You'd rather adopt because there are a lot of pets that need adoption.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like breeding is a whole problem, shit like that.
Yeah.
So I went to see these cats and they were like 6-7 kittens, right? Obviously, I was not going to take the cat with disability. No shade, because I'm a new first time owning a pet. I really can't
You want an easy...
emotionally manage a disabled pet.
No shade, but yeah.
Yeah, me personally, emotionally, I'm not able.
Yeah.
So they told
Feeling
us
for the cat. Okay.
they told us about the cat. Like she was the only babe of the litter. She was the only girl of the, because we wanted another like a boy called Tiggy or Tino. I can't remember now. I'm not interested. So she was the girl of the litter, but she was the tiniest, right? And the foster parent was like, but you know what? This babe is able to manage herself in this squad of boys. Like she in fact, she's the one who runs the show, right? And I'm like, that is my cat. That is my cat. I don't even need to hang out with any others. I paid for the adoption fee and I got my cat for Christmas. Now it's obviously my cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you pay for the adoption.
You pay
fee?
for vaccinations. So from KSPCA, yeah.
Okay.
They have a lot of cats. They have a lot of cats in foster families. I think dogs as well, because I know a babe
dogs as
in Karen who fosters a shit ton of animals, right? So if you want, you go to them. It's basically free because they've been housing it and feeding it and taking care of it. Then you get it, you get adoption papers up to the point where it gets neutered or spayed. I don't know what the correct terminology is.
What does that mean?
Like nip, snip,
Nips.
snip, snip,
Okay.
snip,
Snip, snip.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I encourage everyone to get a pet, guys.
Me,
Eat.
dogs.
Will
I'm
whatever
a-
pet
I'm a
get a
dog guy.
lizard, get a pet, get an animal in your space. You know,
Yeah, I want a dog. I
I
really
watch
want a
my
dog.
sorry.
I really want a dog.
You want a dog? Get it.
I
Get
want a
it.
dog.
Usiseme ati lazima the conditions have to be right. Put your dog in your nini. It'll motivate you to move to a space where your dog can play.
Okay.
Hata hapo kwa balcony.
Eh.
Okay.
Been thinking of getting a cat for Aitana. Aitana is my daughter, but I've been faced with opposition. So the motion is still in Kobunge bado is still.
Iko bado kwa snow.
Yes.
Lobby.
Lobby
One of
bwana.
lobby.
I've
Lobby.
lobbied. But I feel like the best thing to do is to just bring the cat.
Oh yeah.
There's that true, yes.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yeah.
You just show
This
up
the
with
cat.
it. This is the cat. The cat is going to live with us. Done.
Yes.
But you face the risk of being rejected by a cat. Are you ready for that?
No, the cat is not mine.
Still, a cat, you're the human pet of the cat. Right? You're
No.
a cat's human pet. So it could not vibe with you. It'd be like, what the fuck is this?
No, for me, I just wanted to vibe with her.
What if it doesn't?
It's okay.
Just
We
start
try
showing her cat
again.
videos. Yeah. Cat stuff.
But you see, with kids, it's easy to manipulate
Yeah?
them. Yeah. To get them
Okay.
interested. Yes.
The opposition is
Sasa.
somewhere else.
Would you a cat is 75% cute, adorable. There's the 25% they never talk about.
Yeah.
I'm for 25 cute,
had a
75%.
cat.
You've had a
chaotic.
cat, the litter.
I've
Oh.
had a cat. I've
Me, I'm
had a
for 75% chaotic, 25
What?
cute. I'm for the opposite. Cats
You're
are...
not a cat person.
No, I'm
you might not relate
I'm
to
just,
the conversation.
No, I can't.
Well,
I should just sit on the fence there. I really should.
But go to KSPCA, go see the cats. They have very beautiful cats. And get a kitten from them.
How much is adoption?
3,500.
Oh. And then
Yeah.
vaccinations?
Huh?
Vaccinations?
They're part of the 3,500.
Bro, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
You can literally have a cat tomorrow.
Tomorrow, my guy, tomorrow. You could be a cat owner tomorrow.
I need to be daring enough to make that move.
Yeah.
You also want
Adopt,
to live in
don't
harmony.
shop.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt,
But
Yeah,
you see
that
also,
concept.
another thing, I have lots of friends with cats. Like every 3-4 months, do you want a cat? Because I
Oh.
have friends who have cats, and they're just randomly breeding with other
What type
cats.
of cats?
Okay, you need to explain to me.
Breeds.
Like, I want now another cat. Now I have confidence for pets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I want a parrot. I want a Siamese
Parrot.
cat.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not too.
Mr.
I
The
don't
hairless
understand
cat.
The
I'll show you a photo.
The hairless
okay,
cat.
cool. But I just the kawaida cats.
No.
Oh, the domesticated
The
short-haired cats.
domesticated ones.
The
The,
bo-
short hair.
The Boscos and Simbas.
And
of
kitties.
cats. And kitties of cats. Bruno.
This episode has been brought to you by Istiqbal. With over 60 years of manufacturing premium sofa sets, Istiqbal is the right furniture store in Nairobi for your furniture needs. Visit their showrooms on Mombasa Road and Westside Mall Nakuru and shop the best living selections.
Hey, you said you discovered something.
Who, me?
Yes. That you're going
So,
to raise in the podcast.
yes.
Yeah.
I have a housemate, yeah? I have a housemate. Don't worry about the details of the housemate. Yeah, I can see your face. You have questions, yeah? That's the details are not important. I just have a housemate who is very intelligent and very expressive, yeah? So we've lived together for like 5 months. So she, obviously it's a she now. It's obvious.
Yeah, I was like,
I know. I didn't edit that.
One of the mystery.
We're getting to like learn each other and like know each other. Yeah. So she made an observation. They made an.
Done.
You'll edit.
Forget
They
it.
made an observation. Let's start from the top.
You've messed it up.
I know. She's a
So you
minor,
cut,
so I don't
you
want
cut
to.
that part.
I'm not keen on like the details being out there. So
So
I have
start.
a housemate.
Have a housemate, yeah.
Let's start from the top. I have a housemate. My housemate is very observant, right?
Of you.
Of things, of life. Yeah, they are curious. So the other day they told me how like they've noticed something about me, right? I don't know whether it was not said in the intention that it's something negative. It's just a thing that was noticed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? I want you guys to give me your opinion. It is something
Bridge.
I'd never heard of. It is called anthropomorphic.
Anthro.
Yeah.
Anthro.
So what it is what I do is anthropomorphism.
No, anthropophomic.
Just a big word, yeah?
Anthropomorphism.
There's a big word meaning this
Okay.
thing. So apparently what I do is I give objects, animals, things that are inanimate, human characteristics. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. So I do a lot of like personification of things and I have like lives with them. And she's like, you do this a lot. Right?
Ask me.
An example.
Wow. Hey, you're a very good housemate. You're a very good housemate. But in your point,
An example is like now I'll think about one and I'll tell you. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like, but this is something I noticed I've been doing since I was a kid. It's just that like now it's a bit more detailed, right? But like when I was young, I used to talk to the couch, and I used to have like a friendship with the couch. So yeah, and it used to have like a personality, and I used to interact with the personality of the couch, right? So it seems as an adult, I'm still doing it, and like someone has noticed it. Now, my challenge in understanding this is it's not good or bad. It's also not hurting anyone. So I'm not really sure where to place this newfound aspect of myself. Iko tu hapo. It's in...
I think let it just stay there. It doesn't need to be
It's
anywhere.
just a thing,
It's
right?
a thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be anywhere. Because as you said, it's not affecting anyone.
It's not hurting
It
anyone.
doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt your roommate, your housemate, sorry. It's just
I
a
think
thing
it
that
was
is
made
there.
it was said in a sense that it can be excessive. Maybe you're better placed to, because we talk a lot. So
Yeah, but it's never, I mean, I've noticed it, but it's not anything I'm bothered by.
yeah, okay.
Maybe for your housemate, it's because you're in the same space. If
Probably.
we don't live
Yeah.
in the same space, even if we talk quite
often, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not, to me, it's not anything that is alarming for me to.
It's not alarm. It's just like it's an unknown
Ninah.
for me now. Like it's
Yeah,
okay.
so it's an
what do we
unknown,
do with
it's
this
unknown.
information. Yeah.
Don't need to do anything.
How are we quantifying it?
Don't
But
need to do
anyway,
anything.
that's a new thing that
Just
I've
do-
learned
yeah,
about myself.
just do it.
I have been diagnosed with anthropomorphism. Anthropomorphism.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Now you're learning about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the only way you learn about yourself. It's when there's someone in the room, someone else in the room who looks at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit has
So you
really
think you're
intrigued me.
hiding, you're just there, whatever, or you're just being normal. You're being yourself.
Yeah.
And then someone says, hey, and based on the fact that your housemate is someone who is observant, as you said,
Yeah.
it was only a matter of time.
I think also because I've lived alone for a really long time,
Yeah.
I'm used to just talking to myself and things. Right?
I do that a lot.
So now it's now obvious to like her that this is a thing that this babe does that.
Wow, I
Yeah.
noticed.
Anyway, that's that. So what's the plan for 2024?
Jamlek.
Plan for 2024, in what space? I mean, I really want to create. So this thing we're doing, I really, I don't mind doing this on a weekend, like today. So, I mean, you think of other places you could be, then I'm like, nah, this is good. You know, we're chill, it's quiet, it's relaxed. So yeah, definitely more podcast episodes. Connecting with more people. I think a big thing I really, really want to do is just connect with more people.
Okay.
Get more perspectives on the same thing. You know, because especially like with this journey of awareness that I've been on for a while now, and introspection comes along the way. But I think it's going to spaces where people like your housemate would be key in terms of someone observing you. You know, there's what you know about yourself, and then someone just interacting with you and saying, okay, I've been interacting with you and I've noticed, you know, a few things here and there. They could be good, they could be bad, they could literally be neither here nor there.
Whatever.
They could have just be whatevs, but you know, it's just something again to know about yourself. So yeah, I think I'm really curious about that. And then work, we see how that can be a bit more steady now. I mean, despite what our number one intercessor is really doing for
Zax.
Zax, man. Zax is doing the most, but somehow, I think someone told me today, you know, no matter how much Zax does, or no matter how many things Zax does, never forget to laugh. Just laugh.
Yeah, that's how we cope.
That's how you cope. In fact, that's
Yeah.
the exact word
That's
she
how we
used.
cope.
That's the exact word she used. Like, that's how we cope. So yes, it doesn't mean you ignore the feeling or whatever, but make sure you laugh.
You mean watch a sitcom every day?
If that's
If that's your thing, that's how you get the
man.
laughter. Please do it.
That's what I do.
Yeah. If it's a sitcom, please go ahead.
Big
Yeah.
Bang, Friends. Yeah, 2.5 Men. That's one of my favorites.
2.5 Men is dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I've not even watched an episode of that.
please.
You
Please
haven't?
do.
I've never.
Never.
Ever.
My God.
Ever.
It used to come on one station. KTN? Back in the day?
remember.
It was KTN on TV. I think KTN. Oh, it's a really nice. It's a really, really nice. I 10 out of 10 recommend.
Are you into sitcoms?
I'm not into TV like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's also
You're
the
not
worst.
I
at
don't
TV.
consume
TV.
my entertainment like through sitcom, like TV.
Please tell Bill how you watch movies.
So how would you?
Please tell Bill how you watch movies. Oh, man, this one is too exciting. Just let her tell you.
I like if I want to watch a movie, there's two ways to do it, right? Which one? Because I've told you many ways that I watch movies. Which one do you want me to do?
Tell us the reason.
I'll watch a summary of the movie
A summary of the movie.
Yeah.
From who?
on YouTube.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you just
I'll just watch the
Not
summary.
the trailer. Not a trailer.
Yeah.
There's guys who do like
Oh,
yeah,
you
the-
do summary.
like a synopsis, let's say.
So I can watch like 5 movies in like 25 minutes or less.
Okay, interesting.
Strangest thing.
Do you enjoy that?
It's interesting content for me, how it's been put together. So I'm able to consume info. So now if I find something that intrigues me and I'm curious about it, then I'll go and get more information about like that movie. But I don't really sit down and like watch a movie.
Okay.
Not to index.
Like if I'm watching a movie, I'm sitting to watch a movie or like even any TV show, I just watch like the first 15 minutes forward and then get to the end. And I'm good. I don't need to know. I don't need to know the details.
So you don't even bother trying to tell her as a
I need to
podcast
watch
team we go to
something.
the cinema. Just don't even bother.
It's just not an activity that I'm keen to participate in. Yeah.
Yeah, we learn something new about people.
We will pray for you.
No, I'm good. I'm easy.
You're easy.
I don't need it.
For me, I love movies.
Yeah. What's the last movie you watched?
Lift by Kevin
yeah.
Hart.
Oh, so you're like you watch movies. You watch really
Yeah, you see
recent
now,
movies.
I don't drink.
Uh-huh.
I don't go out very often. Like I can go out in a span of 3 months, maybe once, or never, or not at all. So for me, when it gets to Friday, when people get excited, it's Friday. Me, I'm like, it's Friday. I can watch a movie.
Oh,
So that's the thing I look forward to over the weekend.
okay.
Like, you know what? I'm not waking up early tomorrow, so I can stay late and watch a movie.
And watch a movie.
Right.
Yes. So that's my Friday
Okay.
thing. That's my weekend thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I watch a lot of movies.
So
Yeah.
what's
What do you
give me
think
top
about
3?
Lift?
Oh,
Sorry?
What do you think about Lift?
Yeah, in what perspective?
The movie.
It's a good movie. Well done.
is
it's
it ha ha
entertaining.
ha funny or like?
No, it's not funny.
It's not a funny
an
movie. Oh,
it's not a
action
funny movie?
Yeah,
No, it's not a
an action
comedy.
movie.
It's an action
It's a
movie.
Kevin
bit-
Hart is not doing comedy.
No, it's
I don't know.
it's actually one of those you didn't expect from Kevin.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did something different.
Yeah, and it's so nice. It's
Yeah,
well
he was serious.
very serious.
And then there was action in it. Yeah.
serious
Okay.
action and it's very entertaining. I think it was made for a big audience. Most of the people would enjoy it.
Yes.
So yes, it has a nice story. Kevin Hart is the lead of a group of thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and then
They-
it happens. They've been watched for a period of time. Now Interpol wants to bring them in,
Yes.
but Interpol uses that instead of bringing them in.
I'm zoning out, yeah.
Okay. But yes, it's
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
what I'm thinking. It's a nice one.
Next question.
Would I like? Okay, how long is the movie? I want us to relate on something. How long is the
I
movie?
think
1
1
hour,
hour
45.
40 minutes, 45 minutes.
45 minutes
yes.
about.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, even like you telling me what is good about a movie, my brain cannot retain movie information.
But I feel like movies are supposed to be enjoyed in the moment. It's like going for what is something experiential, like a game,
Bungee jumping.
like bungee jumping. The moment, how you feel in the moment, that's what you're supposed to
Watching the movie
experience.
is.
Yes, that's what watching the movie
It's like
is.
going on a water slide.
Yeah.
It's just you
And,
that rush that
and
moment.
the feeling is never the same.
Yeah, it's always a different feeling.
Give me 3 of your favorite movies.
I'll have to check.
Yeah.
Yes, I
I can't tell you top of
I
mind.
can't keep that
As I've
type
wo-
of information in my brain. You know?
Wow.
So
My
many.
brain is so
Hey,
limited.
That was you're expecting too much from us.
Like, so where would you go to check? Is there a
To
list?
check. No, I keep a list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Document
if,
it.
yes, if I enjoy a movie,
Yeah.
I note it down.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes,
I've never been that.
I note it down. So if it's something nice, even if you come back like a year later and watch it, it's still nice. So there are days, I was actually talking to Eddie about it. There are days when I would sit down and do something called movie marathon. So movie marathon could be movies that were produced in sequence. Is it sequence or not series? Sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, like Russia 1, 2, 3.
Like Avatar 1, Avatar
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Yeah, so movie marathon is a day when I would sit down and watch all of them.
Did you get snacks?
Yeah. Like I
Oh, what
prepare
kind
like
of
I'm going.
snacks?
Yes.
It's your thing.
It's my thing.
It's your
So
thing.
I'm not
I love it.
I'm not live. I would actually switch off my phone.
Oh,
Get
it's
it.
serious.
Yeah, I'm just in the house. I'm not doing anything.
That's your
serious.
me time.
Yeah, that's my me time.
Ah.
Yes.
I'm
So-
happy for you.
Yes. So I love movies.
The difficult I
Oh.
have, I don't know. The difficult I'm having is when I watch movies or series,
Yeah.
it's this.
Your phone.
My phone.
No, me. I think
That's
I'm,
it's a thing.
You go to your
Like
phone.
I'll watch and then I'll go to my phone and watch. Like I keep switching between,
Yeah,
and I need to
yeah.
stop that.
Yes, yeah.
Why?
I'm not paying
Just don't
attention.
watch the stuff on your phone and leave the TV. Because you
That's what
obviously
I-
want to watch the stuff on your phone.
No, the
No,
problem
it's-
is distraction.
It's just distraction. So I'd say I want, but it's not. It's what I don't really want. Like it can wait.
But they're both entertainment.
Yeah. So this can
Right.
wait because I've had this the whole day.
But
You get-
if they're both entertainment, you're not getting the most out of
Yeah.
that.
So if you're watching TV and you go to your phone, why don't you just consume the entertainment on your phone?
It doesn't mean that he won't be distracted to go and do
Now
something.
watch
Yeah.
the movie.
Yes.
as-
Yeah.
And now the main thing is I want to watch the movie.
Yes.
So I'll put on the movie. I'm like, or a series. I'm like, I really want to catch up on this episode this week. I put it on. So I start watching. 5 minutes later, I'm there scrolling. Oh, then I stop. Then I watch. Then I scroll. Like, it's.
I think
I need to
people's
stop
TV
that.
habits are really intriguing to
I
me.
need to stop
Yes,
that. But in the
yes.
cinema,
Yeah.
in the cinema, I'll never touch my phone. It's so in the cinema, I will not even bother. In
I
fact,
have
if
a
you try
friend
to
of
call me,
mine
I'll
who
disconnect the call.
consumes a lot of TV. Like her,
Yeah.
she has to watch something to the end.
I love it.
To the end. She can't leave things that he just
But
hanging.
I
but
love
that's
it.
how you're supposed to.
That's how it's done.
It's
how it's done.
15 episodes, bro. Like
But you don't
Yeah.
consume all of it in one.
We don't do 15 at a go.
how she does in a sitting. So if it's something that's like she'll watch it.
Or she'll binge watch.
Yeah, she'll binge watch exactly.
But
So
one
wow.
thing I've also discovered is this type of entertainment, they occupy the available time.
yeah,
Available
exactly.
time.
Yeah.
So if she has time, she can
That's
manage.
what she does,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So if you're not keen enough to really control and it's not regulate, control a bit. Like, okay, this is now movie time. Yes, but
You
if you start
schedule-
if it's a Saturday, you're not going to work, you don't have any
Errands,
shughuli, and you
yeah.
start in the morning. By Jioni,
But you see how you treat it. You treat it as me time.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're able to like schedule it as an event
Yes,
on
yes, yes.
on the week.
Yes.
Like Friday, this is what I do.
So I have to.
So what do you do with the rest of your free time?
during the weekend? Okay, I think by the time I leave work on Friday, there's always spillover of some of the work that I haven't done. So Friday night, I prefer to watch something like a movie.
Okay.
I'm never committed to complete the movie. So
See a must.
Yeah, see a must.
Ah.
So when I get sleepy, I go sleep. When I wake up in the morning, we can watch it somewhere along the way. But now, if it's a movie that I really enjoy, which is most of it is action movies, I have to watch it at night when the baby's asleep.
Because it's
Yeah, so when she
so
wakes
that you can
up,
concentrate.
no, like there are certain movies that she can't consume. Action movie,
okay.
bam, bam, killing, bam, you discover she's running away. So PG, you get, yeah. So there are certain movies I can't watch. Actually, because of her presence, I've slowed down on watching. Now the only thing I have to watch is animations.
Okay.
So I watch a lot of animation. But you see, if I leave work on Friday, I would be like, I'm going to watch this movie. If I complete it, well and good.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no pressure to complete it.
Yes, then you wake up in the morning, maybe do a workout, and then most of the Saturdays, I don't like to be structured. Just like
Freestyle.
yes, let it be freestyle.
Okay.
What's something you've seen online that has caught your eye? Good vibes.
Good vibes, lots.
Good vibes.
There's a
What
lot
else?
of good stuff on the internet, on my algorithm now. Yeah, I'm getting the good juice.
What good juice have you seen lately?
Last week there was 111,
111. What's that?
11th of January.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was a
Well
new
done.
moon. So that kind of shit is what has been. So I'm in a
111.
social experiment with life this year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I've told you a little bit about this.
Yes.
And it's an experiment. I know it will succeed because all signs show that it is a possibility,
Yes.
and it is actually, there's evidence to prove that. So I'm getting a lot of the things that I need like to support me this year is what I'm consuming on the internet. Yeah. So my algorithm has been reset. I'm not getting like the TikTok lives. It's just
it's not
I
just
don't know.
entertainment.
Yeah, immaturity waivo in such a way that I'm just consuming things that
Okay.
I'm seeking.
Oh yeah, but even me, I rarely get TikTok lives anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rarely.
There's
But my content is random.
Is-
On TikTok, because TikTok is where IG, not so much, but TikTok is a problem. But a good problem.
It's a good problem.
I like the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind
I really-
TikTok. I'm not opposed
I
to
really
TikTok.
like that problem.
Yeah.
Because it gives me so much entertainment. There's so much I learn. There's so much I laugh about. There's so much I get serious about. Like it's a mix of everything. Then there's some stuff that's just random. Like there's a guy I follow. All this guy does is he mows gays' lawns for free. He's in the States. And so he does a time lapse of him like mowing the different sections of the properties he mows. Bro, best time of my life. Best time.
So what are you enjoying? The mowing or what?
Everything.
Is it funny or the?
It's not funny, but I'm so
captivating.
I'm so captivated.
It's like sometimes you'll find you've watched
It's like you're expecting some drama and it doesn't
yeah,
happen.
it didn't
and now
happen.
on to the next.
All he does is
It's
just he
satisfying.
gets to this house and it's like, hey, I've seen your lawn is overgrown. I'd like to cut it for you for free. Then there's usually like a debate. Are you sure you're lying? And the guy's like, no, I'm doing it for free. It's a thing I do. So then he convinced some owners are usually like very quick to say, it's fine, do it. Because you find, okay, so the stories are either some guys are old and they can't do it anymore, kind of thing, or they have such a busy work schedule, they can't keep up. And then, now when the city agencies, officials are called to do it, it becomes a problem. So some guys are usually like, are you a weirdo? I'm not so sure what your agenda is.
Like he's a content creator, and
He's a content creator. Yeah. So usually in the videos, he always says the best way to support his channel is just by liking his videos. Follow him, like his video. Follow him, like his. So the more numbers he has,
TikTok is a
then he
strange
gets
place. Like
played.
you'll just be watching some kids talking about some things, babies, and then you would thrown into like some other shit on the other side of the world. It's, I think, one of the wildest places I've ever been.
It really is, man.
I haven't been on TikTok for almost 5 months.
Oh, how do you get your information?
I don't get information. Information
How
like
do-
what?
What
Like-
platform do you fuck around with then?
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook.
So that's how you get
Okay,
information.
that's how you get your information.
But most of my channels, like Facebook, I can't see news. There's certain channels
Like just
blocked
information that you, where do you access your information?
people.
Uh-huh.
Around
Wow.
Uh-huh.
people around me. People tell me like, "Oh, do you know?" Like I'm always behind
Okay.
on information.
When you're trying to, if you're curious about something, where do you go to get that info? You Google
Example. Yeah, I Google. Like I would research
Ah.
it.
it. Okay.
Yes.
It's a long route. So social media is
Information like what?
it's just a cheat code to getting information.
Like what?
Right? Like
On anything, bro.
if you
anything.
have a thought, a thought that like you can ask people. Yes, it is okay to ask people. I'm not saying it's not okay to ask people. If you have a thought and you can't access someone to explore that thought with,
Social
Example
media will do
of
it
a
for
thought.
you.
my thoughts are really random.
Because
Bill has
when,
100
no, when you tell me information, I'm thinking like, for example, what
Literally
is
anything.
happening in
Let me give you a
world.
It
thought
could
I
be
was
okay. So, for
exploring.
example, we are here. It could be how to clean couches. That's how random I'm going to put it. But it will be like how to clean white couches. And you go online, like you go on TikTok, and there's like 100 videos of 100 different content creators cleaning white couches.
So let me ask you,
And then you figure out that that's how you can clean your couches in your house.
it's okay. So for you, for example,
Yeah.
if you randomly bump into information how to clean a couch, so that will prompt you to clean a couch.
Like if something I want to do, so instead of calling, I don't know which furniture store or whatever, or which cleaning company, if it's something I can DIY, I'll get, and the information is like on whether Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I'll go and I'll check. And if I get it, I buy the
Let me give
products
you an
and
example.
then I do it.
This thing that I've just discovered about myself that I can, the big word.
Yeah, the big word.
Right? The big word, yeah.
Ambo.
Like now, because it's something new to me, I'll start with ChatGPT and ask what, explore the thought there, and then now take it to TikTok and find out like what people are saying about it. Take it to Twitter, like whatever platform that I access information best. Then I have like a varied, like a more diverse school of thought.
Yeah, on the same thing, on that one thing.
I think for me, it's just Google research.
Yeah?
Yeah. If I need information on something.
But like, you have to shift through things and
Like
find
what?
Just try it, Bill. It's
How?
easy. Si
Why
mimi nakushow.
Si mtu mwingine.
You remember?
I think
are you
I
using
co- I-
ChatGPT now, first of all?
Yes.
You remember how resistant you were to it when I first introduced you to it?
I remember.
You're like, no, I'm not giving. I don't know what to
doing
do.
it.
No, you see now,
No.
I think for me, I've always been, I'm not an early adopter.
Okay.
In most of
So
the
it stops being a trend, then you get
yes, Yes, it has to be out there.
a late bloomer.
Yes, I'm a late bloomer in
What
most of the
informs
things.
that?
It's just a habit I've picked. I don't know if it's a habit I've picked.
What
or
do you normally like do when you're waiting to see whether you can fuck around with something?
I just don't have like the rush. Like
Actually, it's
Nico
true.
too.
I'm also
Uko
like
tu-
Like Nico, as
itakuhappen, yeah.
ikifika itafika.
I'm also like that.
Like
Hey,
I'm
anything
just,
that will make my life easier.
you're in.
yeah.
I'm boarding.
No, for me, I'm never in a rush to
Yeah, I also take my time.
pick up anything. Like for example, even if I'm buying something, like if I'm purchasing the new Nikes, I'm not going to get the new Nikes. I'm going to get something that maybe was produced
Slightly before.
You know what I mean? Same to a phone.
I don't get what you mean.
Like for example, right now, which iPhone is out?
So you want the
15.
Nikes, the new Nikes? Where are you getting the
iPhone
older model
15.
of Nike?
No, he just wants Nikes. So, but now what happens is,
Okay, you want
so
an
let's
iPhone?
say, let's say like the S24 has come out,
Yeah.
the Samsung,
Yes.
Yeah.
Even if Bill had the money, like he had the disposable income,
Yes.
he would probably go for like a 22.
If he
Yes.
wants a 24.
He want, like
No,
you look at the 24 is out
The
and he can
24,
afford it,
why-
but he'll go for 22.
The reason why I'm feeling like I need a 24 is because there's some sort of like a pressure or a vibe or something. You get what I mean? Like it's not based on need. It's not need basis.
So it's okay, and it's not
You know,
because
okay.
everyone is buying it. Also,
Yes. So it's a hype
No,
thing.
guys, no, I'm not going to adopt that.
You're not bodic.
No, because
All of
now
us.
you're using a specific example to explain this thing. Then now it looks like it's not okay. What was the question first of all?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. That's why. How
I was
didn't like
asking
it in
you.
the
Okay,
beginning.
fine. Like the risks will always be there.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Whether you buy the S24 or the S22, whether you get on ChatGPT or not, whether you do the thing that people are doing or not,
Yes.
whatever the risks you assume
Yes.
could happen if you engage or not engage, are constant. Those are standard.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? They won't change whether you engage or not engage.
Yes.
Right? So if there's
Debatable. If
debatable.
yes, let's
Okay,
say
let's
for
go.
example, if the risks that the early adopters are facing, it's not the same risk that the late adopters are facing. Because
Give me an
let's say for
example.
example,
Okay, yeah, I
if
get you.
let's say for example, if iPhone 15 is out, and then maybe this phone has an issue.
Yeah.
Eh.
Overheating, let's say, for example.
Overheating, or probably it has charge problem or something
Yeah.
of that sort. By the time I'm getting it a year later, there are certain things that I'm prepared for. You get it? It's
Or could have been resolved.
It's not an issue that is going to surprise me.
Or could have been resolved.
I'm well prepared for it. You get what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. That's the benefit of a late adopter.
She's just like, no. But it's the same thing I do, for example, like with
But also,
cars.
just sorry.
No worries.
For me, the risk is not what informs me being a late adopter.
What is it?
I just find myself sitting at the back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the thing. Like in this time, that's why, like, give me an observation of like your process between me telling you about ChatGPT and you adopting it.
Let's say let me give you an example. Like you know Bitcoin. Before Bitcoin was a thing, the company that I was working for, we were given Bitcoins for free. Bitcoin for free. We were told, oh, this thing is going to be a big thing. But at that time, you see now this thing of me just being at the back, it's not beneficial, or sometimes it works against me. Because at that time when people are being given Bitcoins, I was like, man, let me chill for a bit.
It's
You get it?
revs.
Yeah, and by the time I was chilling for a bit, by the time I wanted it, it was already costing money.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Yeah, but at that time when we were being given for free, I'm not an early adopter. There's nothing pushing me to get it in the moment. You get it? I'm just laid back.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's in most of the things. Like if something is happening, there's a crave.
Does your partner know this?
Yeah, by now I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like it's important information.
And I think also probably it might be a problem because like I'm never in a rush. In most of the time, you'll never see me in a rush doing something.
Okay.
I'm just
Maybe I think it depends on the situations.
Uh,
For me, Bitcoin, maybe I would be a late bloomer in it because I didn't understand it.
okay.
Yeah.
But you see,
Wow.
Yeah, because I didn't understand it.
It doesn't hurt. There are people who got the Bitcoin. You're not. It doesn't hurt you in any way. They
No,
got
no,
them.
yeah,
they
yeah,
just chilled with them.
That's true.
Then later on, they discover they're millionaires.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it
I
could
mean,
work
like-
or not work. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Like me
that's
being,
what-
Yeah.
being late bloomers doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
not-
sometimes it works
it's
for
not
you.
a
Sometimes it
It's
doesn't.
just different.
It's just different.
It's just
That's
how
it.
Yeah.
people do
Yeah, yeah.
things.
Mine is
It's
like
different.
nothing but what's the worst that will
Kinda,
happen?
kinda.
Yes, kind
Yeah,
of.
let's see. What's the worst
And
that will
also-
happen?
Are you more curious?
Yeah, I'll explore it.
Okay. May I
Yeah.
take time? I take time, I observe, then I decide how to engage. Sometimes it works in my favor. Sometimes I've been passed with it. But I'm okay with either.
And also, for me, going forward, it's something that I'm willing to change and I'm working on changing.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to work-related and things to do with technology. Because now, let's say, for example, there's this AI thing. The next big thing might be the metaverse. You get it? The information about metaverse is already out there. You get it? But my usual self will be like, let me just chill and wait. It's like I just enjoy to just chill and wait for a moment. But now I'm challenging myself, one, to know what the metaverse
To
is.
jump into
You
the
get it?
ring, yeah.
To know how can I invest in it now. You get it? What are the things that I need to prepare for so that when the metaverse arrives, it's already here, yes, but when it's the mainstream thing, how can I benefit from it? You get it? Now I'm making that conscious decision too.
Okay.
Yes. But my usual self would be like, metaverse, okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't even go and Google at what metaverse.
Yeah.
I would just chill and hear what people are saying and not even challenge.
Hence my question, I was asking,
I'm
like,
just
how do you
consuming.
access information? Then that explains also how you access information.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Especially if it's information that is current information, like as for example, what's trending or news.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. Like my partner is the one who tells me. You know,
She gives you the tea?
Yes.
Did you hear?
There was that Airbnb thing, the story about
shit,
Airbnb.
yeah?
Yes. So I was told a couple of days later, like, do you know? I'm like, what? Yeah, and I never even bothered to go and research. So when I went back to work, also guys were like, "Hey, squeezy."
I have something to say now that we've wandered there. There's a femicide march next weekend.
Femicide match.
Yeah.
What is a femicide match?
It is. Let me read it to you
So
so that
the
there's been
thing that's happening at Airbnbs, femicide. Those are femicide cases.
Also, the
Killing of the women.
Killing of women.
Yes. So now there is a march on the 27th of.
Oh, you know about it?
Yes.
Are you going? Let's go. Me, I'm going.
27th of January. That's next weekend. And it's just, a march to, raising awareness about this
Yeah.
thing and, trying
About
to.
what thing exactly?
Femicide now. Because it's a big deal. Yeah, I realized why you said, oh shit. Because now we've wandered in a place where
Yeah, like-
we think would go there, but it's whatever anyway.
And
I mean,
there's a lot of
even-
shit happening.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit
Imagine
happening.
there are like 17. There's 17.
Our current
18.
record is what? One woman a day.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
far
yeah, we
in
talked
the,
about
like,
this, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
18 days that...
Yeah, so about 17 women have been killed since January 1st.
Since January 1st.
Yeah, but the ones the media has reported on are 9.
Nah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sparked a lot of conversation in many spaces. Yeah. And now that said, you find, I mean, it's such a, that topic.
It's a sensitive topic.
Like all the spaces I've been today, it has come up.
Yeah, it's
And
what
I've
is
been
what
in-
people are
I've
talking
been in
about.
5 spaces
Yeah, I
excluding
think
this one.
let's put it at this: educate yourselves on what this
Yeah.
thing is.
Yeah.
It's a difficult topic to talk about, but it's something that has to be spoken about. Yeah, it's not at a point where we're debating any gender issues, like, okay, the women, whatever arguments that have been coming up. That's not the point. It's better to be educated than to just talk out of your ass, right? Which is like,
What's happening?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't have information, do not give an opinion
Go get
until
the
you get the information
Yeah, get the
that
info first.
is factual
Yeah.
and is true to the events that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what I can say, yeah, because we're getting into spaces where these conversations become really toxic, really difficult to engage. They have no bearing, no value addition. They don't
They're
solve
being
any
politicized
problem.
also.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
becomes political.
Yeah. And then knee-jerk
Yeah.
reactions come, which I've
So
seen is
yeah,
what's happened.
stay educated, then you can participate in the conversation. But support
Support the match.
business.
The match is, the intention of the match is to inform more people.
To raise
Raise more
awareness
awareness.
on that matter.
On that matter, yeah.
Yeah. To raise awareness.
So that
on
now more can be
femicide.
done about it. More is, again, information. If
Yeah.
there is interventions, then interventions.
Like you see, you didn't know
practical
about it like
interventions.
you knew about it like after 2 days.
3 days
2
later.
3 days, right? Yeah. So like if there's more information available to people, there's also like more conversation about it. Yeah, we're not saying that like I'm not saying that I want you to adopt the opinion or have people adopt the opinion of like whatever this match is about. Yeah. It is like to have access to information. If you have access to information, you know better and you can do better.
Okay.
That is it, yeah.
Stay informed. It's good.